What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trev, here today to bring you a One Piece Chapter 1033 live reaction. If you like what I'm putting down, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, it's called Shimotsuki Kozaburo. Zoro chapter. Hopefully. Cover requests by Soda Susu. Tashigi plays the villain for baby penguins that make believe as heroes. Oh, that's cute. We haven't seen Tashigi and Smoker in so long. Right? It's been since like Punk Hazard. It's been so long. I want them to be relevant in the story. Like not just be there, but actually like be a force that matters, you know? Goodness. Anyway, first page. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, sorry. First page. Zoro versus King. Oh, there we go. Zoro versus King. Got it. Zoro has to deal with a rogue sword. All right, Zoro. I assume this is Zoro. Enma, yeah, stop draining my energy without permission. Flexes, gets the arm back. King's trouble in paradise. He's coming. Zoro, huff. Huh? He's here. Damn. He just showed up. He just walked up to him. Huh? Zoro says. What are you trying to pull? Bow. He hits him. A direct hit. He doesn't care. What? Explosion? Boom, an explosion. What? What? He hits him. Boom. A direct hit. Zoro says wah. A light. And then an explosion. That's wild. Skull Dome. Left Brain Tower. Pleasure Hall. Muhahaha. You just called the pirate hunter, right? He doesn't stand a chance against King. Sanji's not saying anything. Queen's just saying stuff. He's a surviving Lunarian. They were all supposed to be eradicated. Those monsters could thrive in any inhospitable environment the world threw at them. In the distant past, they were considered gods. He's just talking. This is completely unprompted. Literally, Sanji didn't say anything. All he did was call Zoro. And Queen's like, hey, let me tell you all about King. How could beings like that get wiped out? Sanji asks. That's something you'll have to find out for yourself. What do you mean? You just told King's whole backstory. And now you won't tell him that? Now you're going to be tight-lipped? That's crazy. Alright. Back at it. Zoro versus King. Huff. Close one. I'd be a goner if I used armament a second later. How is he still unscathed? He just blew himself up. One sword style. I refuse to call Lethal Lion song. She son. Yeah, okay. Bow. Hits him. It seems like he's cut, but obviously he's not. Huh? And then here it comes. Pterodactyl slingshot. This thing's so stupid. No, his face is so stupid. Stretch. What? Nothing. Imperial. No way, that was one of my strongest techniques. Draws Enma again. God, this is a mess for Zoro. Whoa, stop it, Enma. Tempura. Not now. Udon. Takes the hit, or grazes him, and he's coughing up blood. Cliffside's getting demolished. A swordsman beaten by his own sword. That's a first, King says. He almost dropped it. He almost dropped it. Sandai Kitetsu almost dropped it. You already wield Sandai Kitetsu. That is one of mine. What? Really? It's cursed. I can't sell it, you moron. If you end up dead, your blood would be on my hands. I'll take it. And then King comes in to kick him. Risking yourself to save a sword? Bow, crash. Have you lost it? He does. He okay. So he doesn't have it anymore. Flat. Oh, it burns. Oh, what a relief! It didn't fall off the island. Oh, he dropped Wado. Wado Ichimonji. Sensei, please let me have her sword. Okay, it's yours. I'll get stronger, stronger for the both of us. Strong enough that my name reaches up to the heavens. I'm going to be the world's greatest swordsman. And then, it must be fate. That white katana of yours is the Wado Ichimonji. It was forged by the same man that made Enma, the master swordsmith, Shimotsuki Kozaburo. And Zoro's thinking, I didn't have time to think about it before, but how did a sword from Wano end up in the East Blue? Are we getting more Zoro backstory? No. Imperial twin blades. So you've picked up your 3 swords? And then Enma's still sucking his hockey out. King comes in with the wing swipe, launches him into Onigashima. Okay. And then Zorojiro, I was told not to say Sanachi. It's just something I heard from an old geezer in my village. I've never used the word myself. What? Huff huff. That geezer always sat by the shore. I never bothered learning his name. And I only found out he was Kuina's grandfather after he croaked. The master swordsmith, Shimotsuki Kozaburo, left this country illegally over 50 years ago. And he's thinking, ooh, flashback, flashback. 13 years ago, East Blue. So Zoro was 8. Shimotsuki Village, Zoro's hometown. Shimotsuki Dojo. Ha! Ya! Sanachi. It's a battle cry that gives you courage. Why does he look like that? I don't think I'll use it. It sounds weird. Say, old man, is it true you were a samurai? Everyone at the dojo says you were. Quiet, boy. You're gonna bring the Marines down on my head. Village geezer. Why would the Navy care? None of your business. Now scram, you snot-nosed brat. Screw you, you useless old windbag. And then he's just going on training. Ha, ya. You fed up with practicing at the dojo? I lost to Kuina again. I need to train non-stop. What? But I don't have any money. Oh, it's because he gave him swords. It's fine, take them. They're not much anyway. Oh, so that's how he got the 2 swords that broke against Mihawk. I can only make ones like these now. Use them for your training. Listen, swords exist to cut people down. When smiths create them, they ensure they can take as many lives as possible. Zoro's sweating a little bit. Each blade is like a person with a unique disposition. A swordsman is one who tames the sword's wild nature and bends it to their will. It's a joke that deadly swords are believed to be cursed. That's just how named blades are. I consider it praise. Let the weak spread their nonsense. It means those swords will fulfill their purpose well. I crafted my magnum opus when I was still young. The temperament of that sword was something. You get the chills just holding it. I named the blade after the Lord of the Underworld. And then it seems he's realizing that this is the blade. The Lord of the Underworld. Enma. It's called Shimotsuki Village. That doesn't seem like a coincidence now. Is he just now putting this together? And people say Zoro's smart. Did you know the village was founded by pirates? My grandma told me. The master swordsmith, Shimotsuki Kozaburo, left this country illegally over 50 years ago. That geezer was a samurai of Wano. He was the swordsmith, Shimotsuki Kozaburo. Named blades stay vigilant. They wait patiently to find a swordsman worthy of them. It is said a sword chooses its wielder. That's what this is. It's testing me. So he grabs it again. The sword isn't acting out of malice. It means I've just not been measuring up to its standards. You're telling me Odin was easily able to wield you, even while this much hockey was pouring out of him? Is that it, Enma? Look here, it's the pirate hunter. King-san, let's help him take his head. We're sure to get a promotion if we do. What do I do? I can only appease it if I keep going all out with my hockey. But that could kill me. No. Wait. They're fainting! They're fainting! This is how it's meant to be. They're out! It's Oh, wait, no, hang on. Wait, I'm getting too far. Black lightning is coming from the swords. He's coating his swords in conquerors. Yes, sir. Yes, Sirski. This is what I wanted. King surprise, I see. So you've also got kingly ambitions. Of course. Of course. World's greatest swordsman. Huh? Exactly, there it is. The world's greatest swordsman. That's perfect. The future king of the pirates wouldn't sell for anything less. I guess you're right. After all, I made promises to my captain and my oldest friend. That's crazy. Surpassing limits. No break. No break. Sick. Okay, no break. Okay. Dang. So this chapter's dope. We got a lot of backstory. Not on Zoro, but on Zoro's blades. Which I think is cool, especially if we're going with the idea that they're essentially characters in their own right, right? He's coated his swords in conquerors. So making a black blade isn't just pouring armament into it over time. Clearly, that's not what's happening. It's not pouring armament into it over time. It is massive amounts of armament, and then I think embedding that armament into the blade via a permanent coating of Conqueror's hockey. So Odin had ample amounts of armament hockey. But Odin didn't have ambitions to lead. Odin didn't have ambitions to rule anything, really. Because he just wanted adventure. He just wanted to be free. So I think that's why Enma didn't become a Black Blade. But Zoro has that ambition, and now he's pouring hockey into it at such a high level, and then tamping that down with Conquerors. And I think that's going to make Enma a Black Blade. Honestly, by the looks of it, it looks like all three of them could be Black Blades by the end of it. Because they're all just pouring out armament and Conquerors. And we've now gotten... I don't know, because I feel like he's still going to get the Need Eye. But at the same time, we got the scene where he dropped the Sandai. And we got how he feels about the Sandai Kitetsu. And Sandai Kitetsu's been with him since Lowtown, right? So, and then he dropped Watto, and then we got the flashback for Watto. And then Enma started acting up again, and then we got the flashback for Enma. So I think this is us getting... These might be Zoro's final three blades. Obviously, Watto's going to be one. Enma's going to be one. And he might just stick with the Sandai. Based on what I'm getting from this chapter. He might just stick with the Sandai. Because I think either Enma's going to become a Black Blade or at the end of this fight, or all of them are going to be. And by the looks of it, it looks like all of them are going to be. Because all of them are just like just shooting conquerors out. Conquerors and armament. This is a chapter. This gives you a lot to think about. That's the missing piece, right? That's the missing piece. Is to make a Black Blade is conquerors. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna have to be part of my Zoro discussion on Sunday for sure. For sure, for sure. We'll get to the chapter discussion on Sunday, and I'm gonna have a lot to say about Zoro. A lot to say. This is a good chapter. It wasn't character development like Sanji, right? But Zoro, weirdly enough, has been a complete character all on his own, right? Ever since he lost to Mihawk, he's always been a complete character, right? He's never wavered from his goals, which is why a series about Zoro would be kind of boring, in my opinion, because again, he's so complete as a character already, right? He has one defining goal, which is to be the strongest swordsman. He faced doubt when he lost to Mihawk, and then he swore to never lose again. And that was it. And he even swallowed his pride and accepted training from Mihawk too. So it's like character wise, Zoro's solid. Zoro's always been solid. But now I think this growth, it's never been about the growth of his soul. It's been about the growth of his literal ability as a swordsman. Like in Shonen, right? Your abilities are powered by your emotions. That's not the same for Zoro. Zoro has bloodlust. Zoro has this animality to him, but him figuring himself out doesn't make him stronger because he's always had himself figured out. This is Zoro literally just having to level up his pure, unadulterated ability as a swordsman in the world of One Piece. And we're finally getting to the point where he will be unmatched, or at the very least, he will be a match for Mihawk. Which I mean, we all knew after this fight with King, it's Mihawk next, right? Like that's it. That's the end. It's King and then Mihawk. So I just keep looking at these blades. They look dope. He looks amazing, right? But he always looks amazing. But this is it. So we're at the point now where all three of them are at their respective endgame levels, or at the very least, they're starting to be at their end of series level of power. But I'm glad that we finally got that missing piece of what makes a Black Blade, and that's desire mixed with ability. That's conquers. Okay. Anyway, that's the chapter. Um, it was really good, really good. Tune in for the discussion on Sunday. I didn't do one last week. It was a lot of setup, and I didn't think there was much to actually discuss during the actual chapter. Plus, some things in my life have been changing around, so I had to get used to that. But I'm definitely gonna do one this week. Got to, right? It's about Zoro, so we got to. So everybody, look forward to that. And thank you guys for watching. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Alrighty? Peace.